Hello, native plant lovers. This video is to share my favorite perennial, Penstemon. I'll cover the benefits of adding Penstemon to your garden, how to select species native to your area, shopping tips, and general maintenance. Let's start with the many benefits of Penstemon. Penstemon is not known for pests and diseases. It crowds out weeds, deters deer, is resilient in a drought, attracts bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds, and is a host for 3 different moths and 10 different species of butterflies in my area. This checks all the boxes, not to mention its beautiful flowers. Here are pictures of Penstemon digitalis in full summer bloom and winter dormancy. Penstemon has beautiful flowers and beautiful foliage. I also included a quick video of bumblebees using Penstemon. I love watching the bees climb into the flowers to get to the nectar. So, is Penstemon right for your garden? Well, that depends on your needs and the plant needs. Your needs include your preferences at home and in your landscape. Site conditions will vary based on the amount of sun and wind, along with soil conditions and drainage. Plant needs, on the other hand, considers the availability of native Penstemon species in your area and the needs of those varieties. For example, do they prefer full sun or shade, and do they like soil that stays wet or is well drained? One of the biggest challenges can be finding which Penstemon species are native to your area, so I included my favorite 2 websites. The National Wildlife Foundation is easy to use and will provide you with native flora based on your zip code. It also provides the moths and butterflies that use native plants in your area as a host plant. The North American Plant Atlas is best when searching with a specific plant name for native plant ranges. I'll complete a quick tutorial to help you find Penstemon species in your area. First, the National Wildlife Foundation. Go to nwf.org/native-plant-finder/. Once in the website, click Set Location to set your zip code. Then, in the search bar, click Penstemon. The results confirm there is at least 1 species of Penstemon native to my area. To see all the species, I'll click on Penstemon. To the right is a listing of the 5 native species in my area. At the bottom are all the butterflies and moths that use Penstemon as a host plant. Now, for North American Plant Atlas, start by typing bonap.org. On the left side, click List Plants by Genre. Then click P for quick navigation. And lastly, click on Penstemon. The first box is a map of the genus, which includes all species. Since the entire map is colored green, this means there is at least 1 species of Penstemon native to each region in the United States. Each species has its own map highlighting the native range, which is sorted alphabetically. Both sites provide the same 5 native species, Penstemon species in my area. Next, I researched each variety and learned that heights range from 4 feet tall with Penstemon digitalis down to 12 inches tall with Penstemon pallidus. I wanted a taller species, so I selected Penstemon digitalis. For you, note the species that are native to your area that meets your needs so you can easily reference when shopping. And, speaking of shopping, I have 3 tips for you. First tip is to buy straight species, not cultivars. Cultivars are identified in the plant name, which will always appear the same based on plant taxonomy. In this example, the genus Penstemon is listed. First, the species digitalis appears next and is not capitalized. The cultivar, Husker's Red, appears last and will be in single quotes. The second tip involves seeds. If you plan to use seed, know that most Penstemon species require a period of cold, moist stratification for the seed to break dormancy. In other words, do not buy seed in the spring unless the seller took steps to break the seed from dormancy for immediate spring planting. Otherwise, you'll be waiting a whole year for your seeds to germinate. The last tip is timing. Remember, there are 2 main planting seasons, spring and fall. it's better to shop early and store plants indoors until cooler fall temperatures or warmer spring temperatures arrive. The last topic is maintenance, and I've already mentioned that Penstemon is not fussy, so I'll run through these quickly so you know exactly what to expect. Watering will depend on the weather. Ensure your new plants get approximately 1 inch of water weekly for the first season. Pruning to remove the prior year's growth is best completed in the spring when temperatures consistently stay above 50 degrees to ensure overwintering insects are not harmed. The last three are completely optional. Pinching is the act of cutting stems to keep a plant lower to the ground. If you select a taller variety and want to keep it shorter, pinching can be completed when the plant is between 12 to 15 inches tall. Deadheading is the act of removing dead flowers to encourage future blooms. Timing will depend on when your plant is in bloom, which will vary by species and your location. Lastly, collecting seeds is completed in the fall. Seeds will be ready approximately 6 weeks after flowering and are easy to collect and store. Just remember to leave some seeds for the birds. That wraps up this video. This was my first, so leave a comment to let me know what you think, and click subscribe to be notified as we post more videos about natives. Thank you for watching, and happy gardening.